You ever grow up thinking your family was just normal? Like the way you did chores, ate breakfast, or opened a door? Of course, everybody did that, right? I mean, why wouldn't they? Families are families. But then one day you step into someone else's home, you see the way they do things, and your whole reality shifts. You realize, oh, wait, maybe buttering corn on the cob by rolling it directly on the stick of butter isn't universal. Or maybe using a pizza cutter on pancakes isn't the law of the land. Today we're diving into the bizarre, brilliant, and downright hilarious household hacks that people swore everyone did, until they found out it was just their weird family. Some of these are pure genius, some are absolutely ridiculous, and some might just change the way you live. The dog door pulley masterpiece. Let's start with one that could have come straight out of a late-night infomercial. This guy's older brother was basically MacGyver, except instead of defusing bombs, he was helping the family dog. He built an entire pulley and counterweight system for their sliding screen back door. The idea? So the dog could let herself out whenever she wanted. And then, like magic, the door would close itself behind her. He even added a lower handle, perfectly positioned for a dog's nose. The thing was so perfectly done that the younger brother spent years thinking it was some kind of official product. Like, oh yeah, every house with a dog has one of these, right? You just buy it at Home Depot. Nope. It was just his brother, a weekend project, and some random stuff from Dad's shop in the family junk drawer. And here's the twist. You'd think the guy grew up to be an engineer, right? Nope. He's a lawyer now, which means somewhere in a law office, there's a guy who can also design a fully functional, dog-operated automatic door. Alcohol pads for everything. Now this one, honestly, it's brilliant. One woman's mom was a type 1 diabetic, so their house was always stocked with boxes of alcohol pads. Sure, they were meant for cleaning injection sites, but in that house, they became the Swiss Army knife of cleaning supplies. Sticky mess on the kitchen counter? Alcohol pad. Permanent marker on the coffee table? Alcohol pad. Weird unidentified gunk on the remote? Alcohol pad. The habit stuck, pun intended. Even when she moved out, she still used them for everything. Her freshman year roommate was also diabetic, so she just kept thinking this was normal. It wasn't until she lived with a non-diabetic that she realized, yeah, most people don't just have a box of sterile medical wipes in the kitchen for miscellaneous purposes. And yet, she still keeps a box in her own home today. Some habits are worth keeping. Muting commercials equals family Q&A time. This next one takes me back to the days before streaming. Growing up, one guy's dad had a rule. When commercials came on, the TV volume went off. No one cared about the ads. But this wasn't just about peace and quiet. That was the official family Q&A time. Got a question for Dad? Wait for a commercial break. Need help with homework? Wait for the car insurance ad. Want to ask if you can go to a friend's house? Better time it with the laundry detergent commercial. It was kind of genius. Built-in family bonding moments without interrupting the show. The dishwasher myth. For this one, shout out to every Asian household where dishwashers were misunderstood. One person grew up believing the dishwasher wasn't for washing dishes at all. No. It was a drying rack. A fancy built-in drying rack. Their family hand-washed every plate, every fork, then put them in the dishwasher to dry. And it made perfect sense, until they told their high school friends, who looked at them like they had just confessed to washing clothes in the bathtub while owning a washing machine. Even now, they can't bring themselves to put a dirty dish straight into the dishwasher without pre-washing it first. Some hacks become lifelong habits. Grandma's holiday payday. Now, this one is pure wholesomeness. Some grandparents are sweet, some are generous. And then there's this woman's grandma, an absolute legend. Every single holiday, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, even minor ones, she would mail each grandkid a card with a crisp $10 or $20 bill inside. It was so routine that one day, When this woman casually mentioned she'd gotten her Valentine's Day money from her gram, her friends just stared at her like, your grandma pays you for Valentine's Day? And it didn't stop with the grandkids. When they had kids of their own, Grandma started sending them cards. One cousin lived in her basement apartment, and she still mailed the card, just so the great-grandson could feel the excitement of getting mail. Honestly, that's the kind of tradition the world needs more of. Pancakes plus pizza cutter equals breakfast perfection. All right, here's a breakfast hack I'm absolutely stealing. Forget the fork and knife routine. This family used a pizza cutter to slice pancakes. Quick, clean, perfect bite-sized pieces. It's so obvious. I can't believe it's not standard practice in every diner in America. Corn on the cob buttering 101. And finally, the butter method that shocked one husband to his core. Most people butter corn by spreading it with a knife or brushing it on. But this family? They had an entire stick of butter on a plate, reserved just for corn. You'd place the cob directly on top of the butter and slowly roll it. Even coverage. Perfect melt. No messy knives, no wasted butter. Of course, they had to warn their kids not to do it at friends' houses. Apparently, not everyone's ready for that kind of culinary efficiency. So maybe your family is weird. Or maybe they're just ahead of their time. Whether it's building a pulley door for the dog, using alcohol pads for every mess, or cutting pancakes with a pizza cutter. These quirky little traditions are the glue that holds families together. Now I want to know, what's the weirdest household hack from your family? Drop it in the comments. I promise I'm ready for the chaos. And hey, if you enjoyed this little trip into family weirdness, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another story. Because next time, it might just be your weird family we're talking about.